How's it going, everyone? I'm Digital Maniac 3K, also known as DM3K. And first off, I want to apologize. I know my hair's a little dirty. I don't have my scenery set all that well. And that's because I just wanted to sit down and record a quick video talking about something that has been on my mind lately and something that I have been thinking about. And I just want to bring this to everyone. Now, this is uncomfortable for me to talk about, so you'll probably notice I'm fidgeting a little bit. I also have ADHD, so that's another reason. But I want to talk about my weight, and that's kind of the reason I just started this new channel. I actually just put it together tonight. Today is the 15th of June, 2023. And yeah, the title of this channel is DM3K is Too Fat. Well, guess what? I am. But that's been something that has been an issue of mine for a very long time. And I'm not going to go into my full story in this video, but I want to share what I had done, what happened, and what I am hoping to do in the future to try to get things going again. So stick around. Now, so that you have a little background information on me, I started gaining weight when I was 6 years old. And in, about 2005 or so, I started trying to lose weight. At the time, I was actually making fairly decent money and, wanted to enjoy life a little bit. And, well, that didn't really work out so well. Flash forward 10 years later, 2015, I still weighed the same thing, about 460 pounds. Joined a different gym and started getting back into it. But one of the problems is I kept hurting myself. And all this kept happening. I would go for a few months and then hurt myself and take a few weeks off and then go back. And then it was this constant roller coaster back and forth, going and hurting myself. But in 2017, I had a little bit of an awakening, and that made me start to go back to the gym. But this time I was paranoid. I wanted to be different. And I started slow on the treadmill, worked my way up to the elliptical, started getting my cardio up, then I started working with the circuit training equipment. And early 2018, I started really diving into my diet. I wound up going low carb with the keto diet. And yes, I'm sure everybody has got an opinion about that. But guess what? For me, it worked. And, it's just one of these things that it worked for me. And I wound up from 2018 until toward the end of 2019 losing over 200 pounds, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. Actually gotten down to 269 pounds. Now, I always said, and I still will maintain to this day, that weight was skewed a little bit by dehydration. I had just gotten back from a trip, and honestly, I felt dehydrated. But still, around 280 is where I stayed, and I was enjoying that. Now, I know a lot of people think, oh gosh, 280 pounds. Oh man, I couldn't even imagine being that heavy. Try being 503 pounds. That's the biggest I ever got. It wasn't fun, but that was life. So, losing down to 280 pounds was kind of enjoying life. But then 2020 happened, and being that the gym was my stress relief, couldn't go to the gym anymore. My gym closed. And the stress of life, the stress of the pandemic in the early days, the stress of work and everything involving that, not to mention the fact that we had just had a new baby and dealing with all of that, I had some severe mental health problems. And ultimately, that's what derailed me. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that, listen, go easy on me. I had a lot of stress on me. What the hell? Everybody's got stress on them. But my problem was I had transferred my stress relief from eating to go into the gym. Well, take the gym out of the equation. Guess what I wound up starting to do again? And I've got a really bad relationship with food anyway. And I'll honestly, openly admit, I am a sugar addict. I'm addicted to sugar. I absolutely cannot have any of it. I used to have people say, "Oh, well, here, try this. It's healthy sugar." Well, okay, so you're trying to tell me, hey, how I'm receiving that is, hey, try this. It's healthy heroin. Because, yeah, I've had a piece of fruit throw me into a sugar frenzy before. And, staying away from sugar the way I did is one of the ways that I lost a lot of that weight. Between that and working out 6 days a week, which I alternated between cardio and circuit training. But, it was one of those things. I got in the groove of things, and I was actually reaping some pretty good rewards from it. In 2019, I got to go to a trade show. I got to fly for the first time as an adult. These were experiences that I didn't get before. I got to wear, cool clothes that I never had a chance to wear before. I had a kilt, and of course I still have the kilt. It just doesn't fit anymore. But it's one of those things. I even got to cosplay a little bit. And if you can't tell from, everything back there, I'm kind of a nerd, and that's okay. And I wasn't enjoying life. I don't enjoy life anymore. And that's one of the things I think I've just finally had enough of it. And this is not saying that I've had enough of, I'm not saying that I have had enough of life. I'm saying that I've had enough of just not enjoying it. So that's why I want to make some changes. And this is going into what I'm going to start doing. Now, believe it or not, I still am doing low carb. Or, sort of, kind of. Well, my wife's doing her best. But again, it's one of these things that I don't have the support system in place that I used to. So this is going to be difficult, and I'm going to have to work extra hard at it. But I'm up for the challenge. So that's one reason why I'm trying to make this a little more public with what I'm doing, how I'm going to be doing it, and everything. So I do have a gym membership still, and I'm going to start going in the mornings again. Maybe all I do is just walk on the treadmill for an hour or so. That's how I started. That's what I used to do when I was over 460 pounds. So maybe that's what I've got to do just to get started again, just to get moving again. Because, I want to start doing things again. I want to start living life again. And quite frankly, I miss it. I really do. And now that I'm wanting to make this change, I'm the only one who can. That's the thing. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. It wasn't my crappy job that made me eat all that crap. And that's all it was crap. Cheeseburgers, pizzas, things like that. My previous job, I was on the road all the time. I ate fast food all the time. Or almost all of my meals were fast food. And guess what? I kept myself awake on the road for all those hours, drinking sugary sodas and things like that. Talking caffeine, talking sugar. I'm also a caffeine addict, which, that's something else I have to deal with too. Great. But anyway, so, I want to make these changes. And I'm going to bring everyone along with me as I do it. And I think that's the only way I'm going to try to get back in the rhythm of things is I need to make myself accountable to someone, other than my wife. I'm used to disappointing her. But I want to show everybody else the process. Getting started. I have not weighed myself. Honestly, I'm a little frightened too. I want to invite you with me as I go through this journey a second time. I've got a new weight loss goal. It's 225 pounds. I don't know how much weight I'm going to have to lose to get back there. I may have to lose another 200 pounds, but, it is what it is. If you do, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification, you'll get notifications of it, and I will do my best to keep everybody in the loop of how things are going and when when I get started back at the gym, I'll be recording videos. I'm Digital Maniac 3K. Stay safe, stay healthy, and let's see where I can go. Talk to you later.